Could you give me a break? I'm just a fool when it comes to loving you. Could you give me a break? I'm just a fool when it comes to loving you. I'm so tired of playing games with love. I'm so tired you playing with my heart in love. And I know you feel a little bad, so why don't you quit playing with my head? I'm so tired of playing games with love. I'm so tired you playing with my heart in love. And I know you feel a little bad, so why don't you quit playing with my head? Could you give me a break? I'm just a fool when it comes to loving you. Could you give me a break? I'm just a fool when it comes to loving you.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan, and it feels good to be back. Feels good to be back with y'all. Feels good to be streaming again. Excited to be diving in. We're going to start Marvel Midnight Suns today for Newish Friday. But first, a couple items of housekeeping. I work for the church. I'm used to announcements after all. Got 2 new emotes. Got the heart. Got the collar. Kind of looks like a mushroom in dark mode. Thanks, Bad Roxy. It was so good to see you. I did up the price of father jokes a little bit to 2.5. Sorry. You're going to have to work a little harder to get those father jokes. It isn't Marvelous Friday. Well, it is a Marvelous Friday today, but not every Friday. But this Friday, we are going to be diving into Marvel Midnight Suns for New-ish Friday. I know nothing about this game other than the fact that it's Marvel. I think that's part of the joke, Bad Roxy, that it ultimately it looks like a mushroom, but I do not like the mushrooms. But yeah, I know literally nothing about this game other than the fact that it is Marvel. I don't know if I'm supposed to be playing with a keyboard. I don't know if I'm supposed to be playing with a mouse. We're going to dive in and have a lot of fun. I got to use the correct mouse if I am going to play, though. So, before we begin, I'm a little sad. Because I went to the options and it did the whole, give me the recommended settings for the graphics. And it told me medium. It didn't even tell me high. I wasn't expecting ultra high, but it didn't even tell me high. It was just like, nope, medium. My computer's getting old. I don't know how I'd feel about this. This is sad. Yes. Sure, we'll do normal. Yes, tutorial, please. I do need to upgrade my rig, but it's not really that high of a priority, especially because I keep playing things like Ys. Most of the games I play don't require that powerful of graphics or computational ability. Oh, spooky. Wait, is that Bane? Bane's in DC.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus.
Then don't work for a guy named Faust.
What the hell is so important?
That looks like Latin, but it also looks like bad Latin.
Sleeping Mother, Sacred Harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun.
I think these might be the bad guys.
Turn your eyes upon us and arise!
Well, O Mater is O Mother.
Nice show,
I didn't remember the rest of it.
Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Oh, good, Lilith. We get to talk about Lilith. I bet that henchman is regretting working for the bad guys now. This game's still really loud. Anyway, I don't know about Lilith from Marvel or comics. I don't know that much about comics. I enjoyed the movies. I've read some comics, but I'm not like an expert by any means. But yeah, Lilith. Lilith is mythologically the first wife of Adam. She has no position in actual canonical standing in Christian tradition.
Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Doesn't like you either. Mood.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Loquacious, happy to talk about it. The Shine and
Tell fate answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Okay, well played.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could have at least left us some VIP passes.
And now it's really quiet.
Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a
Oh,
great
thank you,
deal
Bad
for
Roxy. I
this
hope you enjoyed it.
world already.
And it's the incomprehensible story of Melody of Memory.
Now given time.
Anyway, playing
Just
cards.
Time was the one thing we didn't have.
Can you two stop talking? I'm trying to
All
read
right,
the
let's just
tutorial.
wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
There are three main types of cards: attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing one card costs one card play. It's a weird way to phrase it. I just say energy, but whatever. Select an ability, left mouse to activate it, and then target with the left mouse again. Okay. Marvel must always quip. Okay. So yes, I will use blast. Oh, that targeting is weird, because, like, here I am. Mouse is highlighting the dude, the fiery dude. But no, it's targeting over there. You gotta, like, line up the circles at the feet.
Getting it done any way we know how.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys. Sure, why not?
So it's also a card game?
Impressive.
I knew, like, literally nothing. I just saw Marvel was like, yeah, that could be fun for Newish Friday. Okay, so I've earned enough heroism, which I can tell from over there, to do air superiority.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
I'm saving my energy. Allow me to fire these missiles.
Interesting tactic.
So it's like, what if XCOM and Slay the Spire had a baby with a Marvel veneer? And that's not a bad thing, mind you. They're basic minions and elites.
That suit may be a marvel.
Winds of
technology, but it's
Watum.
no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Some cards have knockback.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you
Okay,
take
so
the
I can
extra
push one minion
training.
into another.
Gladly. Watch and learn, my friends.
That made it look like Doctor Strange does ballet. And now I want to see Doctor Strange do ballet.
This should be good.
That was really something.
That, if I want to attack that back one, it puts Strange in a really bad position. I got overkill, whatever that means.
I am a sorcerer supreme, you know.
Oh, so I can now move? Whoa, okay, that mouse... This camera is way too sensitive. I thought I could move, but apparently not.
As the adage goes, if at first you don't succeed, it appears they've bolstered their forces.
Rude.
It will take more than that, I'm afraid.
Above the target. Okay, it tells you
Now that I
who's
have their
attacking too.
attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective.
Heads up. Give 20 block to an ally.
Or a shield in this case.
Everyone
In the
is
spirit of
targeting
cooperation,
Strange. I wonder
I'll
if I
accept
should
your
give him.
Just this once.
Skills provide powerful supplemental
mention it.
effects. Great way to build
Don't worry, I got you.
heroism.
My humble thanks.
Yeah. This camera's gonna take some getting used to.
Watch closely.
Or I should just turn down the sensitivity of it.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
If it worked once, why not
Let me
twice?
show you the way. I wouldn't get up if I were you.
Yes, attack my shield.
So, you want to be nasty about it then?
More
Haven't
reinforcements.
given up yet.
Oh, good,
Yeah,
air
you're gonna
superiority.
need the
That'll help.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. Spell changed the very demeanor of our enemies. Actions of heroes of Titan?
You can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds. I'm not interested. That'll work. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
I don't know if this will work the way I want it to. Just barely. Oh, lol. Yeah, that happens sometimes with Twitch.
What's the effort?
Environmental attacks. They cost heroism, but they don't
Maybe we should
use...
just try throwing a big rock at him?
A moment.
I can only throw a rock so far. You know, even for being on medium quality graphics, this looks pretty good. Yeah. KO streak.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been
Thanks for the
noticing
vote
a
of
recurring
confidence.
gamma spike,
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers.
The Sanctum
And
is in
he
the
left
West
them
Village. How much
underneath the
rent does he
takeout
have to pay on
menus.
that thing? West Village is pricey.
Shifting
It's a great neighborhood.
priorities are wreaking havoc on my portals. You don't say. You okay, kid?
It's complicated. Okay.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Real Flurkin powerful. Flurkin.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
No, we're playing Marvel Midnight Suns, not Smash Brothers.
I will never forsake her.
you'll need even
That was a
greater
terrible
numbers
joke, and I'm not going to
defeat me.
apologize for it.
Nice one, Carol. Always
Use
the
tab
direct
to switch
approach.
between your targets.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
I'm going to take out the normal
Let's do it.
person. Because I can't take out the elite this
You guys
turn,
should
no
talk to
sense
your
in
union rep. I don't think we're
redraw.
supposed to be
Use the
fighting on
redraw
our
to
level
replace
again.
undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card. Ah. That's a cool ability. I like that. I can cantrip my stuff.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
I find it hard to believe that a building of that size in the West Village would only go for 3.6k.
Get out of there!
Like, I feel like that's what a studio in the West Village would go for.
They're not quite ready to give up just yet.
You should bring a couple more. You'll need them.
Moving heroes. Finally. You have one free move each turn. Okay, how do I pick which hero I'm controlling? Ah, there we go. Or tab. You must move and kick the couch first. That sounds like a job for Tony. Kick this. Oh good, I can knock this grunt into Marvel. Miss Marvel. Carol Danvers, is that her name? I don't remember.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a
Agamotto's Gaze. Draw the last two attacks played. Start next turn with 4 cards. Oh, that's interesting.
By the will of you should have that examined at some point.
Fair enough. This shouldn't take long.
I'll say this, the combat flows very nicely and feels very good.
We will never forsake her. Arm up for reinforcing.
Although the constant reinforcements is a little obnoxious.
Do you really believe that will be enough?
Okay, double your current
These guys just
heroism.
keep showing
Nice
up.
photon beam damage each
They
enemy
are
in
surprisingly
line.
relentless. In any event,
Hmm.
we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Well, let's get you moved. Ah. Okay, this is a thing. There we go. Well, I hope this is in a line enough. Nope. No. Camera. Camera, please. I want to see. Oh my goodness, camera. I just want to see if I can hit this third goon over here.
Wonder what the desertion rate is for Hydra lackeys.
The thought of having to rent or having to sell your own autograph to pay for rent. That's hilarious.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Into the stairs you go.
This won't end well for you.
Love the effort. Losing ground.
That implies you ever gained ground.
I hope you're ready for this.
We're three of the world's strongest heroes, right? Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I've punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
They're super powered.
Clearly raised their game. I have a terrible suspicion as to how. Let's give it a go. Find a new line of work, friend.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
That's not good.
Someone.
She looks like she belongs in World of Warcraft.
Gozer?
Lilith, mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep, challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent. Be still.
What just happened?
Okay, that's ominous.
God. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Okay, but what is the midnight sun?
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
I guess we don't get audio for the loading screen. The midnight sun is the end of the world. The world ending in a comic book game? No. No way.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Well played, Bad Roxy.
Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
Okay, so we have Blade and 3 people.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior
Hello,
Demon
Lord
League?
Chozo.
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now,
Oh,
if
it's Ghost
everyone
Rider.
would just take a moment.
Enough!
I still have no idea who those other 2 are.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
I'm now thinking from a priest perspective how one would do spiritual identity theft. Oh. I guess this is me? Sure, we'll go with that. And because I'm lazy, we'll go with that. Okay, I have no idea who these two are, along with Blade and
You who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech the end.
The caller! Wait! Wait!
Mother.
this is the most obnoxious alarm clock I've ever had.
That's a good thing, right?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse.
That's not
Particularly on myself.
That's not comforting.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
Part 1, The Awakening. Ilyana Rasputin. Yeah, I don't know anything about the runways, but I have heard of it, and
so cold.
I know who Colossus is.
But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long? I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell
He
of an
looks like what Steven Seagal thinks he looks like. Oh my goodness, Sub-Zero.
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade. and I'm no ordinary vampire.
Isn't he half a
I
vampire?
get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dhampir.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
It feels weird to not be talking constantly, but I'm also appreciating having a game where I don't have to do all of the voice acting. But if the game wasn't rated T, I couldn't be playing it.
I definitely helped, but
Those are some fun
that's
animations.
the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told ya.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa, how did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then.
I like that the Caretaker has assembled a team
The
of
Abbey is
goths.
still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi.
It's the essentials of life.
Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
I don't know why he keeps talking to Bruce Wayne. That's in the other franchise.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the young.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face
No, there
again.
can only be one Bruce in comic books.
It was yesterday.
And you look older.
And that's the Playboy CEO millionaire Bruce Wayne. And it's so good that Batman saves him all the time.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries.
Oh, is that all?
You were missed.
Then why didn't you try bringing him back sooner?
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
My character looks like he's constantly having a existential crisis.
Speaking of Lilith. Tony, that's my name.
Tony, that's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Why would you spell that diphthong with an OU if it's going to be pronounced alato?
What kind of network you running?
OU is an
The
U
all-seeing eye
diphthong
of
normally.
Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
That sounds like
You'll
history.
need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
I love the duo of Dr. Spooky and Robo-Man.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the Hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
So it's interesting looking at this skyline.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
There's no World
Yeah?
Trade
Tell
Center
that to
1.
Wanda.
Obviously, there's the Avengers Tower and the
16.
Fantastic Four Tower, Oscorp, which is actually where the Warner Time Warner towers are. My house would actually kind of be right in this area.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum.
Rewards, I get a
Wanda.
gamma coil. Oh yeah, I love gamma coils. Okay.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Unless Bruce is right about... Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Volutinous, what a
Is
good
that
word.
Another language, or...
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch.
Oh, good.
one of the
There's
strongest
friendships
magical
to be built.
practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is...
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic.
So now you're talking like
constant for my portals to work
about
properly.
the Kantian
Yes, we
categories.
know that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
I mean, depending on how you read
No,
Kant's
as
metaphysics,
I've just
yes.
stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
She looks like... So I see the Colossus in the arm. And obviously she's a member of the X-Men.
Any more questions?
I have questions. Do you have a metaphysical sewing machine to fix that afterward? Because I feel like leaving a portal open is a bad idea.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
It kind of looks like it's beyond the
Are you certain of that? Because I am
effects
sensing
of
all
lots of
kinds
things.
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor.
So is this just
We've
a...
chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
This seems kind of unnecessary. Why not just have the cutscene and drop me off on Earth? Why make me walk through limbo? Other than to say, look at what we made. It was very pretty. I will give it that. There is no 6. I'm fairly certain the only numbered lines are 1, 2, and 3. Everything else is lettered. Oh, and the 7. I could be wrong, though. I tend to just know what's on the west side because that's what I have access to.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection is still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Come on, guys. Don't block the box.
Arm Alpha in position. No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
That's true. Yeah, okay, so this is a real thing in New York. A lot of this, they cracked down on it about, I actually don't know when, But you'll still see signs saying don't block the box. And there's I think it's like $1,000 fine for blocking an intersection. Because it just slows down all of the traffic.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance.
Let's say
between
draw
you
one
and
blade
the
card.
Sanctum.
The next 2
Looks
blade
can be deceiving, I'm
damage
afraid.
cards apply
There's no
2
way these
bleed.
foot soldiers are
Okay.
behind the disruption of the wards
Heal.
of protection.
Agamotto's Gaze. Quick Strike. Life Steal. Excuse me, it's called Lifelink. Oh, so if you do something quick and you take out an enemy, you get a refund.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
That's cool. Basically, extra energy. I really don't have great cards, though. I will say that much. I feel like this is good.
Ought to make things interesting.
Gonna redraw that. Ah, that's better. Gets dunked on. Yeah, let's.
No half.
I assume bleed is lose some amount of damage or health on their turn.
Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I'll return the favor in time.
They've got friends.
You're ready now.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. Okay, so bleed is lose 10.
That
That's at
gamma
the end
spike
of
we
their
detected
turn.
in your area
Hmm.
seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
I'm wishing I hadn't ditched that heal.
Let me show you the way.
This is the way. The way we are.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I'll have a chance to be critical. Okay. Apply to weak, enhanced with 4 heroism, plus 15 damage. Okay. Well, I feel like taking out the guy who's strengthened is probably a good move. This game's mixing is really weird. Well, I only have 1 move left, so... Oh no, he's doing Naruto hand signs.
Should aid me in my fight.
The audio mixing.
You've made
Sometimes things are quiet, and then they'll just get real loud. Sometimes the music is a nice volume, but then during certain cutscenes it's super loud. It's
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that again.
okay. Can't take that dude out. Okay, so I can't take anyone out with Wings of Watum. And unfortunately, I am weakened, so...
Weak, even for Hydra.
Ah, we can't even... Well, I can chain onto him, I guess.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
By the will of the old gods.
That's a neat trick.
Okay, yep. Card play refunded. That's good. So let's just stake this last lagoon. There we go.
I'm still in my prime.
That sounds like someone who's maybe not in their prime, trying to justify that they are still in their prime.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Well, I foresee these dudes turning into monsters at some point.
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Will you?
Or
not. We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are Lars.
I am the walrus. No, you are the No. You are Venom. I am the walrus. See? They turned into monsters. Okay, so... Oh, good. I don't get to know who they're...
Quickly. Do I even want to know what that
And good, they're not healed. Fun.
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard.
We're gonna do this.
And eat it with his spleen.
Well, that sounds tasty.
Impressive.
Then we're gonna give... some bleed there to Venom.
Will suffer for that.
And then we're gonna get... Blade out of there. Rotata. It's a... You have great timing there, Steps here on the Rotata. So my homily for this morning.
Get this thing off me!
Yeah, that seems good.
All right. I felt that one.
So the gospel is Jesus going back to Capernaum, which implies that it implies that it's his home. It says he went home to Capernaum, or was home again. Meaning that's where he lived as an adult, which is kind of an interesting thing to talk about in its own right. But anyway, okay, so I can break these bindings with a hero move. Probably whip.
With your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains.
What do you mean immune to knockback? I just need to.
The rest of your mother's children, so chatty.
Sorry, I'll get back to the homily for today. I promise. Sure, let's do this. So anyway, my homily was essentially looking at Jesus' patience, that, he just was home. He probably wanted to rest. He's been preaching out on the road for a while. And would just like the opportunity to rest, but crowds come, so he preaches. They tear open his roof, and he heals the guy that they bring to him.
Impressive.
Symbiote skin. Melee attacks against fallen venom. Join us passive. Oh, that's helpful. That's great. That's just great. And then the scribes have opinions about him, and he's like, and you can still imagine him as being tired. I'm not so convinced that's a have to lose. Anyway, but in it all, he is patient, and because he is patient, and yes, he is divine and therefore has perfect patience. Ooh, that's a nasty hit.
By a Hell Lord. Any more sticky?
But in his patience, he allows the moments to be transformative.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender.
No, I'm not going to surrender. I'm just going to retreat.
Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
But yeah, if we follow in Christ's example, sometimes being patient can lead to very transformational moments.
This shall be of great help. More like myself every day.
Yay? Like, I think I'm supposed to run away from this fight, but it didn't tell me how yet.
Your mother abandoned.
But we are going to move Doctor Strange out from the danger zone. Okay, that seemed unnecessary, Doctor Strange. Wait, when did I get bleed?
Monoforms are for the weak.
It's hard. For an amorphous pseudo-human.
Okay, we got whip, we got slash, we got heal. But the only heroic skill, which is what I need to break.
And are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith
Oh, I just
was a
need to
vegetarian.
damage it. But I don't have any blade cards, so I don't feel like I really need to. I am, however, going to heal up Doctor Strange.
The light will heal you. Greatly appreciated. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Let's see how the symbiote reacts to lightning. Oh, it gets stunned. Cannot act on their turn. That's nice. It's awkward that these other two dudes are alive, but...
First you die, then we eat.
Yeah, at least it's better than eating and then dying. Oh no. I know sound is, because of the whole... The bell tower scene that's in most of the movies or TV shows involving Venom.
You should not have come here, Midland. Your friends cannot help you. Mother, prepare.
Turns out, Venom is also weak to a giant magical axe. And it is a winnable fight.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Nope, Doctor Strange used mask. Used axe. It's super effective. Friendly, neighborly.
I was in the neighborhood, you know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
What are you doing in Manhattan? Don't you work in Brooklyn and Queens?
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones.
Always nice
That's
to
a
see
good
you two,
threat.
buddy.
I think it's time we run.
Thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares.
Yeah, 2 stars out of 2 stars? I don't know how to parse that rating. But I got gloss. Am I just making comic books of this to cover the damage? Is that what's going on? I'm just going on adventures as superheroes, and I'm like, oh well, I better draw this as a comic. This will make up for the damages I did on 45th Street. I have been rated and I have been measured, and I don't know against what metrics. No, that was a cool fight, though.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
I hope I haven't been found wanting.
Look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece.
I think this whole family just needs some, like, family counseling right now.
We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Did Caretaker just say we'll talk about it in the car? There are a surprising number of Catholic superheroes, and they are
Not to be the nagging.
some of the spooky. I think Daredevil's in this game.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
Oh, good.
Your
thanks.
support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't
That's
help
not
it over
helping.
here, Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Aw, Tony's scared. Poor Robo-Man.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Joke. Quill. What quill?
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Hunter, you're not
Another
helping.
zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast
That's
on
fair.
my soul. I'll leave you to it.
I think Blue Beetle is, but
May
again,
your
that's
sleep be
DC.
filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room. Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not
Oh boy,
saving
a
the
social
world,
network
I
for
solve the world's
superheroes.
problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual: private messages, pictures, and calls.
There
for
is
some
a
reason.
lot.
But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
I appreciate the level of lore building and time that went into making this, because when this first popped up, I thought, oh no, this is going to be a forced social media thing. No, this is an in-universe social media thing, not a real-world social media thing, and this is a very, very realistic first post. And I think Steve Rogers is actually his family's supposed to be from Northern Ireland in some versions. So he's actually from a Protestant family.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Oh, good. This is what I use the gloss for. But I can't ditch the choker. Also, why is it that buying these clothes also comes with pants? Right, but why not just sell? Like, why does each one have a different kind of pants associated with it? Like, it's not even just different jeans. Like, I think because I'm here, I have to buy something because I cannot back out of this. I feel like my character would get the boots because that's the most practical. Inspect journal page, closet, and painting. Okay. Yep, sure is a painting.
So happy then.
Agatha and Sarah with Hound. Look at the colors of the Hound's eyes. I feel like this superhero might be somewhat caring. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
I mean, hashtag New Year's resolutions, right? Hey, if you haven't done your New Year's resolution daily goals day, you should do that after the stream.
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book?
I know the name Agatha Harkness. That's about it.
I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Okay, important question. Yes! You can pet the dog. 10 out of 10. Game is perfect.
We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the Forge. I think he has another present for you.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I like
I
this.
don't get it. Strange couldn't just
Oh, good, I
magic
just-
his way in?
The skull was listed as common
about the
gift.
whole alien
Does this
thing
imply
threw
that
off
I
his
can
mojo.
give the skull to someone?
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
Oh, just random gloss.
I see everything.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Things can be removed. Huh. No, but I want to play the game station.
Check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
Well, there is a website that does video game reviews that is, can you pet the dog? Yes or no? That is the review.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Well, I'm gonna thank Calcifer for this. He did a good job forging this armor.
Used a cloak.
No cakes.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
No, Edna Mode said no cloaks, no
Admit it,
capes.
but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
I will speak to you later, Tony. Thanks for catching me up on things.
I accidentally hit the enter
Anytime.
button.
Oh, and speaking of things,
I think
remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
why not just... Ah, it's the science lab.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more
So,
volatile
carbon,
than Nick Fury
oxygen,
on a Monday morning. But Hydra
something
doesn't seem to
lithium.
mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, 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 no. Nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we
course.
apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Does anyone want to try taking this magic collar off me that's been giving... No?
How about we give Hydra a taste of their own
Not this
gamma-powered
magic collar, for
medicine
the
for a
record.
change?
This one's not really magic, it's plastic.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave.
I'm at the one on the
Tony,
character.
and how may I assist you today? Let's see what we've got here. Got some upgrades for you. Or forge.
A whip, a strike, and a quick slash. Whip seemed really good. What are they? It's Father Evan is the prefix, and it's heart, and I think collar is just what it's called. Yeah, Father Evan collar. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Great. Where's the yard? I can't run indoors. The run function isn't working. It only works outdoors.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I'm not lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Where the hot springs flow.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
What about Robbie?
I'm not going to go through everything, but...
Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
Just gonna ask about these three.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think. Anybody
Fair enough.
else?
Nobody else.
Sure.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So is this where I upgrade abilities? Yes, yes it is.
Let's do this.
Let's upgrade a whip.
Everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Ooh, whip for free.
Peace. See you around.
Sup, Carol?
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol.
Were there other
Carol
options?
Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Okay, but two things. I've been dead for 300 years, so what's an Avengers team and what's a PR team?
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
Absorbing what knowledge, Step Zero?
Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
She's the first person to say that. Yay.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature...
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature
Well,
to
apparently
its
he
source
watched
then,
Gremlins
right?
while he was dead.
I do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive Encryption Net Transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody
I like
up
that's
for
not the
paying a
bad part of
visit?
town, it's the bad guy part of town.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Okay, it's a big house, it might be hard to find you.
Experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Oh, never mind, you didn't go that far. Faustian bargain.
Just
That
recently that
seems
the
safe.
Hudson Yards development restoration.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we will be...
I mean, I'm pretty sure my character only knows what the word unstable means, doesn't know what isotope means. Who's the other voice for the hunter, since you could also pick a woman? Who did the female voice?
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place.
Throwable barrels. I wonder
You
if
seen
so I'll
this,
be
Bruce?
fighting.
Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
It's a small room.
Hydra's resident
These
mad
descriptions are so on point in their writing.
Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Yeah, Okay. Defeat all the enemies.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be
Taunt, gain
sound.
block.
The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Quick
Learned
strike.
it by watching you, Bruce.
Let's do this and then in quick strike.
Should get the blood pumping. It's on.
Because that'll...
You kiss the mother with that mouth?
Blade is dangerously efficient.
You should have known better.
Come here.
Alright, yep. That works even better than I expected. Who needs to throw things when you can just use gun? Blade is very good at his type of magic. He cast gun.
A weak attempt. Looks like they call for help.
Tactics allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien
Cross
hybrid, and a resurrected demon
Captain Marvel cards until you have 3 in your hand. Which would currently draw me 1.
make things interesting.
I mean, I guess if you have a job. Stick with it.
I am impressed.
Move Carol Danvers over to here. That is not who I wanted to move. That is a shame. Because I was going to do the other thing, but you know what? This will work just fine. Wonder. Okay, yeah, I can do this. This will be fine.
One more. Enjoy your nap.
Never surrender.
Barely a scratch. They just don't know when to quit.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
First, let's... Nope. Let's get Carol out of the way. I don't want her getting caught in this explosion.
You have earned this. Weak, even for Hydra. You were too weak for this fight.
Bruce Banner, he is the very model of a modern major scientist.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Is he going to use this on himself and we're going to have to fight him?
Watch out!
Oh good, Carol Danvers full of magic and gamma radiation. This'll be fine.
Get her.
It was just kind of like a, get her. Shield guards protection to access the truck. Then recover
For
the
the
artifact.
record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Are they stronger than they look, at least?
No.
You are lucky to still be breathing. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
She can now go binary. 1010110010. Playing 3 Captain Marvel cards will draw the Go Binary ability. In her binary state, Captain Marvel will deal significantly more damage. You also lose it once her block is gone. Okay. What? Dang it.
The light will carry you onward. I feel more
I
like
healed
myself
so
every
hard,
day.
I leveled up.
Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid.
¿Por qué no los dos? Could really use an AoE attack right now.
I hope to break my resolve.
Please don't break her binary.
Trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Dang it, she's dazed.
Support units on the move. We stand with the mother.
Other heroes must take a number of actions before the daze wears off. Okay. Oh, so it's just one
Preliminary
action.
analysis of
That's
the
not
blast
bad.
confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. You must not let it.
Was that truly your best?
Let's try and line this up about there. I will come closer. And I will use the photon beam. Because then I can use the recover artifact and I win. Oh, and then you have
One
to
less thing
defeat
to worry
them.
about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Keep trying. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Lost my focus here.
Oh no, she's stunned. That means it's her entire turn.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Hydra's standards have fallen a great deal.
How would you know? You've never fought Hydra before. Whatever.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
The light will heal you.
No, the light will heal me.
The advantage is mine.
We will never forsake her. We're all gonna get it.
Boom.
Time to shine.
No, leave her alone.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Seems unnecessary. That seems good.
Fate is sealed.
Double KO.
Hail that.
Let's heal up Blade here a bit, shall we?
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Yep. I'll draw.
Not a problem.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
I like the card mechanic. And I enjoy your classic XCOM style game, don't get me wrong. But the random element adds some nice sort of new, different kind of strategic thinking. There's an XCOM, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set up this ability to do this on this next turn.
Look like much to me.
But this, it's just like, okay, what am I working with?
Your time has come.
And I appreciate both for what they are. And this card system seems pretty good.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Let's do it.
I think you got him.
We've
I
done
mean,
it.
for having done the tutorial in the first 2 levels.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols.
Excellent
From the time of the
analysis.
first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky.
No, see, that's a
Designed to contain
that's a very
magic.
applied translation. Really, quite
careful.
literally, it means you know. Well, this
Don't
line here is
cross the
something about of
Never
the
do.
river, which
How
I
about we
guess.
get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Yeah, I got some gloss. Can she survive a Faustian bargain? I kind of wish that we saw these at the beginning of the missions, to be honest. Like, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but like the whole, ooh, will she survive a Faustian bargain? Like, I feel like would have more impact at the start. But still, they're cool. They look good. Iconic looking comic book covers there.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
Yeah, no sports ball.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I just want to hear more Tony Stark and Doctor Strange commentary on Monopoly.
Let me see. How did this work again?
The Daily Bugle, yeah! Wow. Doesn't know how to take a note. The super introvert is tired.
You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room.
I'm somehow not
Spacious.
surprised that Robbie isn't
Aw,
going to be
is
quoting
that
Lord
bad
of the
for
Rings stuff.
Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Aw, she's the mom friend.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of Ancient Wonders a little?
Let's go with the first option. The second one sounds terrible. That's a slow scroll. There's a little heart. I can make a friend by watching a movie. But I think that is going to... Oh wow, it saves on every turn. I think that is actually a great place to call it for the day. Yeah, no, using two ancient magics and trap demon thingies, probably a bad idea to try to counteract each other. But yeah, that's been our first look at Marvel Midnight Suns. Went in totally blind and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the card combat. Game looks good. It's a fun comic book story, so I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes over the next couple of weeks for Newish Friday. Join us tomorrow morning for Spirituality Saturday with Shadow of the Colossus. We'll be back on Monday with more Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, and Tuesday more of the Super Mario Brothers All-Star Collection. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the YouTube and go join the Discord. We're looking to continue to build and grow the community, so thank you so much for all who have followed and all who have been here. So hope everyone has a great weekend, a great Friday night. Take care and God bless.